Hello Ink Friendings, and welcome back to another toy review, where we, of course, review toys, and the packages don't fucking matter. I need to stop doing that, I'm sorry. But, anyway, today we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers War for Cybertron. Let me rephrase that. The Transformers War for Cybertron Kingdom Voyager class CYCLONUS. So let's take a look at CYCLONUS, the warrior, and his armada. I really hope that, you know, some images of CYCLONUS pop up. Okay, good. Wait, that's too, stop! Is it gone? Okay. Oh, thank God, they're gone. Alright, so anyway, let's take a look at CYCLONUS. Of course, he's, you know, in his traditional, you know, jet mode. Let me just, if he doesn't fall out of my freaking hands, let me just say this figure is actually one of, if not the best freaking Kingdom figure that I currently own. I know that there's better ones out there, but right now, this is the best Kingdom figure that I have right now. So, you know, he's got the transparent red cockpit, you know, the nose cone, the wings, which you flip him around, you know, he's kind of compacts, you know, kind of nicely. You see these little flaps right here, because he does have landing gear. He's got two back ones, and he has a, I always get confused by how this folds down. And one front one, so you can, you know, sit like that. So, sorry about that. Now, for comparison, should we bring in first? Here he is with the Earthrise Seeker mold. Basically Starscream. There you have that. Here he is with Earthrise / Kingdom Optimus Prime. Leader Optimus Prime anyway. You have that. Here he is with his movie mate, Hot Rod. In the comments below, type 1 if he's Skywarp, and 2 if he's Bombshell. Because that controversy has been going on since 1986, which is when CYCLONUS himself aired. So, you have that. Here he is with the Last Night Megatron, which is, you know, one of my finest paint jobs, if I do say so myself. So, you have that. And here he is with his wavemate, Primal. So, there you have that. Now, he does come with an accessory. He does come with his blaster, which is done in silver, and very G1-like. Now, as I understand, this wasn't the only gun that the actual G1 toy had. I think he had like a rifle as well, and I think multiple incarnations of CYCLONUS came with a rifle. Multiple figures of CYCLONUS actually came with a rifle. Unfortunately, this one doesn't come with a rifle. I think there might be some upgrade kits on eBay that give him a rifle. So, you know, that's that. And you can plug this up top in, you know, weapon storage. But, you know, I don't really care for weapon storage all that well. Now you can, these two ports on the bottom, where if you have Seeker null rays, you can plug them under there, and you know that makes them even more like Skywarp. And you also get four thrusters. I don't have the effects parts for those, but you know, if you do, then your imagination can run wild. So yeah. So yeah, I guess there's nothing left to do but to transform this guy. Actually, you know what? Before we get into that, let me just go over a little bit of this character. Now, CYCLONUS, if you don't know who CYCLONUS is, CYCLONUS aired in the 1986 movie, The Transformers, the movie, which I think was the first ever actual movie that came out, aside from the 2007 movie. That was the first live-action movie, but 1986 is when the first actual movie came out. And he was a reformatted, and CYCLONUS was part of the new Megatron, which was named Galvatron. He was the one of the soldiers brought back to life by Unicron, the Chaos Bringer, or the Planet Eater, whatever continuity you want to title him as. And basically, I think in some shots, Galvatron can actually be seen riding in CYCLONUS, which I have no idea how the hell that works. Mass shifting, I don't know what the hell, you know, I don't know what that is, I don't want to know what that is, and, you know, I don't care what it is. So, you know, I don't know how that worked. Now, I know the HasLab Unicron comes with a mini Galvatron. I don't know if anyone's tried to make like a mini Galvatron that can sit in here. Although, you know, it doesn't really have room to sit in there. But, you know, a little bit of, you know, creativity can help with that. So yeah, so let's transform this guy real quick. First thing you want to do is just flip up the landing gear. And yeah, so first thing you want to do is, also I forgot to mention this little gap. No matter what I do, I can never get this gap to close up. But I think that's a widespread problem. Not that it bothers me so much. It's just, you know, it's a little bit inconvenient. I don't know how well you can see it right here, but there's two different kinds of purple. There's this purple right here, and then there's purple that runs along the entire thing. So if you notice that, then you're a real winner. So let's transform this guy. So first thing you want to do is you want to untab these little sections right here. That tab goes into that slot right there. And if it hasn't done so already, actually there isn't a tab, is there? I mean, there is kind of like a tab. This little tab right here goes in the slot right there. So just untab that and bring it up on this double hinge for now, just to get out of the way. You can't swing them forward to get them out, even more out of the way. Now for the legs, you just untab them. This joined tab will go into that slot right there, and just extend it. Me personally, I like to have it sit like that, but you know, it is, you know, unlimited double jointed knees, so you know, you can do whatever the hell you want. You can split the legs, open up this little flap right here, bring the foot out, flip the thruster in, and bring that down. Same thing on the other side. Flip the foot out, flip that out, flip that down, and there you have the feet all done. Now comes kind of an interesting part to the transformation. I just raise up the camera a little bit. That should be perfect. And he's still not tall enough for him. So basically what you want to do is you want to crack, well, first off, you want to turn all this around, and then you want to basically bring this panel back, with the cockpit. You want to bring that back, and then you want to bring this piece, which is the chest, you want to bring that back. At this point now, you can open this panel up right now and just flip in the nose cone right there, and then flip out this down, and then compress this in on that double hinge right there, and just compress all this up. The landing gear tends to go with it, so you know there's nothing you can do about that. And then rotate, flip all this around to expose the head. At this point you can just close up the chest, close all this up, and there you go. That's actually pretty clever how that nose cone just compacts like that. At this point you can move these forward on that double hinge and just tab those in. Tab the shoulders in like that. At this point, what you can do is you can bring the wing back on this double hinge and just have it, just compress it to where it's sitting like that, and then just flip in this little thing to thin out the wing a little bit. Rotate the hand, bring this panel up, flip out the hand, and bring back down. Same thing on the other side. Compress it, flip that up, rotate, flip up, flip out the hand, bring down, and I believe we're done. I think we're done. Yeah, we're done. Oop. And there is Kingdom CYCLONUS in his robot mode. And let me just say, this has got to be one of the cleanest freaking jet mode transformations that I've ever seen. Like, to think we can go to that stretched out jet mode and come into this is just mind blowing. I think Hasbro is actually trying to step up their game in their transformation department, and you know, their engineering. I mean, I haven't picked up their Kingdom Galvatron, but that one's actually pretty clever. And you know, some of their future figures have actually been really, really, really cool. So yeah. So taking a quick look at the head sculpt, that is a really well done G1 CYCLONUS head. And you know, and it does bring in light piping. I don't have it on me. Give me a minute. Where's the light? Yeah, they did bring back light piping for that, which is pretty freaking cool. You know, and everything else, you know, it does turn into a sleek looking robot, you know, and it just really looks good. Maybe my only complaint is I wish, camera would focus. Thank you. Stay focused, Jesus. Is if these two purples kind of matched up a little bit better. You know, on camera it doesn't look as bad, But in person, it does look a little bit, you know, concerning. Not a minor gripe, but I mean, not a major gripe, but it's just a minor gripe that I have. And just coming down, this metallic purple actually looks like what I used on Transformers Prime Megatron's cannon. It actually looks kind of similar. And the wings, how they engineered those to go from this to this, just to hide it right behind the robot mode wings, is just ingenious. And it just really is. It's really just thinking that this came out like today is just it's just really mind-boggling. So yeah. Now, articulation-wise, the head is on a ball joint at the base. There is like a hinge where the torso is. Arms can do a full 360. They can go out that far. And there's this little filler thing right there, which is pretty cool. You do get bicep rotation. Get a bend at over 90 degrees. And you do get wrist rotation. No opening hands, unfortunately. The S8 biceps roll, I don't know. You do get a waist joint. However, his waist seems to be up here, while the waist joint is down here. I don't get that. It's just a little bit weird. Legs can go forward that far. They can go back that far. Can go back a lot more than they can go forward. Legs can do full splits. Thigh rotation. You have a bend over 90, but if you fully extend that, you can get a double jointed bend like that. And you do have the toe can move up, as well as a beautiful ankle pivot, so you can get them into some dynamic poses. So there you have that. And you can't, where's his blaster? You can give him his blaster. So yeah, so you can pew pew, pew pew. And is effects compatible, and I do have the correct effect pieces. So now I don't know if this is like official or not. I don't know about the source material. I think it might be the IDW comics, but people have been putting it with their G1 inspired CYCLONUSes. He's supposed to come with a sword or two. I don't know about the continuity about that. But there's an upgrade kit on eBay, but for now, I just made a little sword for him. This is just out of Legos. You have a thickened up Technic connector with a lightsaber hilt and just a Ninjago big sword. And that's what I use for a sword for him. So just until, I get a proper sword for him, because I don't have any freaking katana. Believe it or not, the one thing I don't have is spare katanas for my Transformers. That's the one thing I don't have. Now, I did have a holster, a scabbard piece, but I'd have to take apart the entire freaking sword for that. So I'm not going to show that off. And it was kind of unsuccessful as well. But you can store the blaster in the back as well. So, So, yeah. So, let's bring in some comparison. So, for comparison, first off we have Transformers Prime Voyager class Megatron. This is the closest thing I have to a G1 Megatron. I don't have Siege or the Earthrise, nor do I have any of the Netflix Megatrons, so, or the Gen Select either. So we got that. Here he is next to the Siege mold, Siege Prime mold. No, this is Prime anyway. Here he is with Earthrise Starscream. Sorry about that, my brother's playing VR. Here he is with Earthrise / Kingdom Leader Prime. Here he is with the Last Night Voyager Prime. Voyager Megs. Not bad. A little bit of a double feature here. But here he is with the 86 Hot Rod and the Titan's Return Galvatron. I'm still debating on getting the Kingdom Galvatron, so bear with me. Just for a little better sense of scale, here he is with the with my custom Titan's Return Galvatron. And I think the Kingdom and the Titan's Return are actually kind of the same height. I don't know. So there you go, that. And here he is with his Wave Me Primal. And for both of these being a Voyager, I don't get why CYCLONUS is so much bigger. I mean, sure, you know, these guys were never, you know, in the same continuity together, but, you know, for being a Voyager, you'd think that Primal would be, you know, at least as tall as CYCLONUS, you know. So, there you have that. So, there you have Kingdom CYCLONUS, and you know what? This is actually a great figure. If you have the chance to pick up Kingdom CYCLONUS, pick him up. As well as this being a great figure, it will scale incredibly well with your Kingdom Galvatron. I don't have it, as I've said, but I know it's gonna scale. Sorry about that. It's gonna scale incredibly well with your Kingdom Galvatron. I don't have it, but you know, I've seen people who've had it, and it's just been, you know, a great. It's really a great figure to have. Both of them are, as well as the 86 Scourge. I've been trying to scour around for the 86 Scourge, and I will just let you know when I have that. Just follow me on Reddit, you'll know. So yeah, you know, the transformation, you know, is smooth, it works, you know, it's really, really fun to go through. The robot mode looks fantastic. Vehicle mode looks fantastic. I don't know how they managed to do this, but you know what, I'm all for it. You know, as I said, you know, there's some upgrade kits that give him the, you know, the G1 rifle, as well as giving him some swords. I'm probably not gonna get that. I don't know. I'll think about it. Sorry about that. Sorry. But yeah. You know, overall, this is just a really, really, really well done figure. So, I guess that's it. So, don't forget to follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Instagram for vlogs. Check out my Reddit. All links will be in the description below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think, because your opinion matters on this platform. And yeah, so there is the Transformers Warp Cybertron Trilogy Kingdom Voyager class CYCLONUS, also known as CYCLONUS, the Warrior. And just remember, we are here We are waiting.
We are here. We are waiting.